The attack was unsuccessful. The pirates are using one skiff with 7 POB on board. Machine guns were used during this attack. All vessels are requested to report suspicious activity or possible piracy and prepare to take countermeasures and evasive actions.
Incredibly, pirates have attacked the replenishment tanker FGS Spessart. Usually part of the NATO Standing Maritime Group 1, it is sailing under the EU flag with Task Force Atalanta for this mission. Later, the captain of the FGS Spessart, Wolfgang Schmidt, was to recount what happened.
Das Ganze lief relativ schnell ab.
It all happened relatively quickly. If you take a look at the time schedule, you'll see that it took a maximum of about 15 minutes. Sometime just before 2 o'clock, my second officer called me and told me that a skiff had been spotted at a distance of about 2 nautical miles. The skiff was lying dead in the water and was probably fishermen. We both assessed the situation, and I told him to increase to maximum speed as a precaution. Up until then, we'd been doing about 12.5 knots. I told him to increase the distance between us and the skiff by changing the course by 30 degrees to the starboard side. We had hardly started turning before the skiff started to increase its speed and turned towards us on a course for interception. By this time it was no more than 1.5 miles away, and as a tanker needs a certain amount of time before it has increased speed when it's doing 12 knots, the skiff came rapidly closer. My first officer recognised it immediately and came running upstairs. We practically all sounded the alarm at the same time. My first officer then grabbed the signals gun so as to shoot a warning shot in front of the bow of the skiff, which means as much as to stay away from me. The force protection team was on station within a minute, cleared the guns, and just as my first officer wanted to shoot the warning shot, the pirates, or alleged pirates, started firing. It was about 5 or 10 shots. I can't really say, but it was definitely not more than 10 shots. Following this, the Force Protection Marines returned fire. They used the front machine and the back machine gun to shoot directly in front of the bow of the ship. After the first few shots, the pirates didn't stop. It was only after the second salvo that they realised that something was wrong and they had not attacked a normal tanker. From the top, you could clearly recognise the look of disbelief as they turned away. My next decision was to follow the skiff. By this time, we'd informed our NATO partners. As well as our European Union partners, the Americans had been informed. We told them that we were pursuing the skiff at a safe distance so that we didn't run the danger of being hit by an RPG. A ship like this would go up in flames, so we followed them at a distance of 2 nautical miles and waited until reinforcements arrived. About 2 or 3 hours later, we managed to stop them with the help of helicopters. By this time we were quite close to the boat. They were sitting together, cowering in the back of the boat, and I was able to get a closer glimpse of them. But during the attack, I have to say, I didn't see much of these guys. I don't want to say that I needed this, and it really only has to happen once, but that's the way it is. You know what's going on down here, and it happens to people every day that they are attacked, at least in recent times, and they're even kidnapped. I had hoped that it would not happen in a grey ship, but these things happen. You have to remember that we have a very good crew on board. We train very hard for these types of situations, and so everything went well this time.
Captain Eric Reimacher is the captain of the 7 Provinces, one of the ships that came to the help of the Spessart and helped apprehend the pirates.
The maritime counter-piracy in this area is conducted by several task forces, not only NATO but also a European Union task force and a American-led CTF 151 task force, and I think yesterday's operation was an example of cooperation between the task forces and where we could complement each other. That actually happened. The pirates have been taken into custody. We received a signal this afternoon telling us that the European naval force took over, and they're actually on board of the German ship in custody by the military police. So that actually points out that the 7 provinces, as part of the standing NATO Maritime Group 1, together with the other task forces in the area, achieved the aim of fighting piracy in this area.
This is Dan Morgan for the NATO channel in the Gulf of Aden.